Hey guys, Tony George from DocSports.com. Click the link below on a terrific Tuesday. Let me get that out of the picture frame. Those are my notes for another free play winner for you in college basketball tonight. From the Big 12? Yeah, Big 12. Big game, number 5 versus number 11. Kansas OU. Going to give you the winner in that one. K-State won for you last night in college basketball. Your free play winner. A little opinion on Denver pushed. I'm going to give you some fast facts here each and every day. Try to, from now on, adding to the plethora of free play information. What is it, 90? Is it 97 of 55 in free play, something like that now? I'll try to get to 100 wins here this week on these free play videos. Thanks for tuning in. Last night, one with the Chicago Bulls. Unbelievable. Lost out with West Virginia. West Virginia went on the road, couldn't hit a bull in the ass, handful of rocks. When you go on the road and you can't shoot, I don't know what their shooting percentage was. It barely was over 30%. They couldn't even make up a layup. They couldn't make a layup or a putback in the second half. It was deplorable. It happens. Happens in basketball. Happens in the NBA. Happens in high school. Happens in college. You have nights where you just can't hit jack crap from the floor, and that was West Virginia's problem last night. Got the win with the Bulls. Speaking of the NBA, a little fast fact for you. Since last Friday in the NBA, underdogs are 19-3-1 against the spread. Hello. All 4 underdogs won outright on Sunday. Took another underdog last night. Said it had some bite. Chicago Bulls. Plus 6.5. Double overtime game. Had to sweat that one out. Got the win. I think they lost by 4. Whew. Hello. Nonetheless, we'll take the win. Took one on the chin after winning Sunday in college basketball. Lost one last night. Just singled out best bet. Got about 8 hours put into this Tuesday card. Triple header. 4, 3, and 2 unit play right down the board. Mo Valley action included. Mo State, Bradley. Who's going to win? I got the answer. Undefeated this weekend in Mo Valley, by the way. I love the Mo Valley. Mo Valley in Big 12 been tearing it up, except for last night. We'll give you the big one give you the big one here tonight in the Big 12 in just a second. So we got the triple header tonight. Spurs taking on the Cavs tonight. Love this game. Love it. Click the link right there. Click it. Make money, fatten your wallet. Triple header, I fully expect a 3-0 triple header night college basketball. Small conference action, SEC action. Love this card. Get on it. Okay? Click the link. Go in. They're all guaranteed. Let's go ahead and get to your Super Bowl fast fact. Do you know that the Patriots, I'm going to try to bring you like just a weird fact to make you go, each and every day till the Super Bowl, just for fun. The biggest margin of victory that the New England Patriots have ever won a Super Bowl by was last year, 6 points. Hello. They're laying 5.5. Working on that. Wait for the props to come out in the Super Bowl. It's much more fruitful with prop bets than betting the side or the total in the Super Bowl because it's the only game in town, the line's sharp. And I don't know how sharp this line is right now, but nonetheless, props are the key. I'll have 7 or 8 props on a card with the side and the total and the same game tees, and I'm not going to end with the Jacksonville covering the number against the Patriots as my final play in the NFL. So I will win the Super Bowl. I'll guarantee you that right now. Now I'll go to Vegas for the Super Bowl and I will pound prop bets like I did last year, and we won side and total last year. And I'll claim it. I'll claim it down 28-3. I'll claim it. I'll claim it. Pats -3? Yeah. Come on. But nonetheless, we'll win this year. Let's get to the free play today. Kansas. 4-0 on the road to Big 12. And I talk about fading Kansas a lot. I'm fading Kansas when they're laying big numbers or laying double digits. I am. I've been telling you that all year long. If premium plays, free plays, whatever. The best team in Kansas right now is Kansas State, as evidenced by a free play winner last night. They won outright for you. Come on. Okay? Look at who they beat their last 5 years. They're playing the best basketball in the Big 12 right now. The Kansas State Wildcats without Stokes. Bruce Weber's I told you this yesterday, doing a hell of a job coaching them. You know, there they were, 5.5-point underdog, winning outright last night. The score wasn't even as close as what the final was. Baylor's just not all that this year. They're 12-8. Baylor's an average basketball team. They don't have the length they used to have, and they don't have the stretch past the 3-point line. They don't have those prolific shooters that where you got to, you know, basically play a zone against them, try and match up with them on the perimeter and try and get in their face because they're going to knock down threes all over the place. They don't have that team this year. You can play them tighter, and they're having trouble putting points up, and Kansas State plays some good defense. Kansas, though, however, eked one out against Baylor on Saturday, and Oklahoma, they've lost their last 2 overtime, Oklahoma State, and they lost to Kansas State badly by 19, where I took them last week. They got their ass kicked in that game. And the game before that took them overtime to beat TCU. Oklahoma laying 1 on the road here. This is when I like, Kansas laying 1 on the road here. This is when I like Kansas. In a tight ball game, there's not a lot of big numbers involved where they can win. You can't beat Kansas with Trae Young. You can't beat him with one player. Their last game, I wrote this down, their last game starter points, Trae Young had a loss, by the way, to Okie State. Trae Young had 48. The other 4 starters, 8, 8, 4, and 6. You're not going to beat Kansas like that. You need a full 5-on-5 type scenario to beat Kansas. Kansas is down this year. They missed Frank Mason. You know, look at the players they've let go last couple of years. Wiggins, you know, all these stud guards they had, you know. But at Embiid, look what Embiid's doing at Philly now for the Sixers. But at the end of the day, Kansas is still talented. They got a lot of good players. They're just not as dominant as they once were, but they play more a team concept than what OU does. And I think it jumps up and spanks them in the butt here. Trae Young's going to have his points, okay? You know, you look at their half-court offense, you know, 80% of their possessions, nobody else touches the ball. They're not going to beat Kansas like that. Kansas laying 1 on the road, undefeated 4-0, Big 12. Action on the road? Yeah. Kansas, -1. You're a free play winner tonight in college basketball. Triple header tonight. Make money. NBA, big game on TNT. Cavs, Spurs, followed up by Celtics, Lakers. Well, I went up to 5 on Boston. I don't like that. But the big bet tonight, 4-unit winner, Cavs, Spurs. Come get it. Love that game. Good luck today.